What's up people, Roscoe here. This is an update on the Queen Mary, which is the name of this beautiful beast. Queen Mary was it's like an old cruise ship that then they turned into a ship to transport troops during World War II, and it was so fast it could outrun German U-boats, which is why I named this the Queen Mary, because it's a 90-mile-an-hour camper. So we're gonna start at the bottom and work our way up, go through the cab. Everything that's been done to it so far, and it's still very much so a work in progress. We have Method 17-inch bead grip wheels with Falken wildpeak AT3W tires mounted on them, 37s. These tires have 40,000 miles on them right now, and I've had them on multiple trucks. My favorite tire, love them. And then that's sprung by a Carli Pintop system from CJC Off-Road with full Deaver progressive leaf springs in the rear that is weighted for 1,800 to 2,000 pounds. So that's even more load capacity than stock. This thing sat pretty bad with the camper or sleds on it, with 2 sleds on it before I did that, and now it rides perfectly with the camper or sleds. So the camper is 1,600 pounds with propane and water and everything on board. You add all our junk as well on there and you're about right. In the front, I have Morimoto headlights. These are a pretty penny. They're my favorite headlights. I've also had these in multiple trucks, and as soon as I bought this rig, I ordered these instantly. They're super good headlights. This will all change eventually. We'll do bumpers and grill and lights along with a roof rack. In the cab, we have an Edge display along with a radar detector, and then underneath I have the new Edge Easy X box. Basically lets me control a bunch of things with my smartphone on the truck. So it comes with 5 tunes, it's got horsepower and torque added as well. But then I can change my tire size, my tire pressure sensors. I can shut those off or change the pressure I want to run, because I run a lower pressure with these tires. You can control there. You can check diagnostic codes. Super cool from Edge. Then I have a 67 design magnet mount with my phone that I don't have, that is trail rated, so it will stay on the bumpy roads. Then our favorite new addition is this Dometic cooler. We've got snacks in the center console. If you have a Super Duty or a Ford that has a big center console, this is the absolute move. Gab's got it so full I can't even close it. That's about it. Inside, Carhartt seat covers have also been in multiple vehicles of mine. I want to try to keep the leather nice. I actually kind of like these as well when you're dirty all the time like we are. Then on the outside here, these are Rocky Road running boards, or like rock slider bars. They just mount way more beefier than like your standard running board. They don't really move, which I'm very happy with those. Then this nozzle is for 20 gallons of water that's actually in the Norweld Flatbed tray. I'm gonna swap hoses and change that to fuel, so when I'm on my moto or sledding, I have 20 extra gallons of fuel that's on board. We never really run out of water, and we have Rotopacks on the back. But on top of the Norweld tray, we have 4-wheel campers, Hawk flatbed camper. So it's a 7-foot tray with the 6-foot flatbed camper on it. We have an awning at the top, popped up right now. This thing obviously pops down. That's why it's a 90-mile-an-hour camper. You can haul down the freeway, interstate, go a lot of places with this thing. Then the inside is also very spacious as well. You wanna come in? Okay. Okay, so inside the camper here, we have home. We have lay flat, 2-burner stove and sink, Dometic sink. And then we have 85 cubic liter fridge with a freezer in it, 2 storage bays, 2 storage drawers. This one's really big. I mean, you can just like put your whole hand in there. One of the things I was really impressed with when I got this camper is things like this. You can see how clean everything is wired. Very easy to get to, look at, and figure out. There's also 20 gallons of fresh water inside the camper. That's why I said we don't usually run out of water that often. Water heater, furnace that absolutely rips. 1 fan up top with rain sense. So if we leave and we have the fan running and it rains, it shuts itself off, which is super nice. And then over here, we have the little dinette with an indoor shower actually. So if you have wet boots or shoes or anything, you can drain them here. You can also put up a shower curtain and shower inside, which I've done a couple times when you need it. It's really nice. There's also an outdoor shower, which we'll go look at. These have huge storage. So this is my side, Gab's side's over there. We have all our clothes and stuff. Behind us is a queen size bed, and if you're like really feeling it, you can actually pull this out and make it a king size bed, which we don't even bring the pads for that. But underneath, in the flatbed models only, you have this extra storage. We have like, I have a bunch of clothes here, I put pillows, just any random storage under the bed right there. 4 LED lights, super bright. 2 6-volt batteries under here, wired together, so we have a full 12-volt system. No inverter in it right now, which is gonna change. I'm gonna do a full inverter system and everything, so we have 120. But we have 225 amp hours with 2 160 watt panels on the roof that rip. I can't run this thing out of battery so far. So, and then of course we have a toilet and some trash right there. This is a cassette toilet, Dometic cassette toilet. That's super, super nice when you need it, if you know what I mean. Exterior lights as well, all controlled down here, but pretty simple, really easy to use. Everything's like durable surfaces. The beautiful thing about four-wheel campers is it's all aluminum shell, so it won't rot itself out, right? It has a long life ahead of it. There's cows out here, by the way. Big ones. Beef, grass-fed. Outside we have the Norweld Flatbed tray that I talked about a little bit. All the way from Australia. This thing is beautifully built. All of these boxes are water and airtight, so they do not leak. You don't get any water in there. Have a Roscoe's custom fab bumper. Don't look too close at it. It's gonna get rebuilt as I'm gonna have a full-size spare under there eventually, a 37, so that's all gonna get built into a bumper. Then we have one-up dual bike rack on here right now. This will also get relocated up. I have a few things I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna be able to haul 2 motorcycles off the back and 2 bikes. That's the goal. A couple rotopack for water, or if we're at a campground where we can't just dump our water onto the ground, gray water, we can dump them into there, because this doesn't have any gray or black water tanks, which I really like because it's just one less thing to think about. And then of course this is the new Score 4060. This is my baby right here. It's beautiful. Behind here there's a really big drawer that slides all the way out, so there's a ton of storage there as well. And then out here we have our outdoor shower plug, drain for the indoor shower. This is a refrigerator vent. We have our power plug-in. This is a drain for the sink on the inside, our furnace vent, hot water heater vent, and our fresh water fill. And that's about it. This thing is still a work in progress. We're gonna do roof racks, lights, all sorts of stuff. Obviously a bunch of hauling off the back. That is the Queen Mary as it sits right now. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.